Me? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. A little cold. Outside of that, I'm just fine. I'm not cold right now. It's pretty decent here in the house. My house does stay a little bit cooler because I keep the thermostat low, try to cut down on the winter gas bill. And just because of the way my house is built, it's an old house built in 1920. Old Victorian style home. It just naturally tends to stay a little cooler, which really sucks this time of year. Hence, higher gas bill. But 3/4 of the year, it actually works out great because I don't really need air conditioners. I can use those little Arctic Air, little personal air conditioners, and they work just fine. So, but yeah, outside, it's a little chilly. But, it's freaking January, Ohio. It's supposed to be. We're actually now finally getting into the temperature where it's supposed to be this time of year. Snow's right around the corner, I guarantee it. Yippee. Anyway, what I'm doing today is I'm not actually doing an unboxing video. What I thought I'd do is come on and maybe try to get some interest going. I've been registered. I've been on a member. I don't know how you would what the proper term is, but I've been on the Whatnot app for a couple of years now. I don't use it a whole lot. I'll admit that. Most of the time when I do sell a lot of like the common Funko Pops, I just list it through my Mercari. I do have a few. I think I still have a few listed on Whatnot, just commons. But my username on there is Navy NCIS, so NABY NCIS. My favorite show is NCIS. I love Polly Perrette as Abby. Come on. Gorgeous, goth. Yes, please. I'll take 2. But yeah. So if you got Whatnot, do me a favor. Go on Whatnot, find me on there, and follow me. Because I put in, I don't know when it'll be. It might not be. I've heard some people, they don't get approved for, a month or 2. So I don't know when it'll be. But I put in to hopefully be picked and be able to do live auctions on Whatnot. I have a lot of stuff. A lot of my common, not a lot, but some of my common pops I get, I'll probably still list on like Mercari. But, some of the, excuse me, some of the more valuable ones, I want to do auction style on Whatnot, along with some other stuff. The Whatnot app has really brought, when it first started, it was basically just Funko stuff. Mainly Pops, but also like Dorbs and sodas and, basically anything Funko. Now, it's really broadened where it runs pretty much the whole picture of collectibles. Everything from vinyl records to vintage clothing to, which is cool. I'm glad they open it up like that. They still have a way. They're still particular about making sure that what you're listed on there and what you're auctioning during your live auctions is authentic. They still play as the middleman between buyer and seller, and that's great because both sides know exactly what they're getting, what they're getting paid, and you don't have problems that way. So I'm hoping I get picked. I can do some live auctions, but I thought I would do a video and just show a handful of stuff that I plan to auction off at my first auction. Again, I don't know when it'll be. It might not be for months. If I get approved, this week, then it'll probably still be, even if I got approved tomorrow, it would probably be, and tomorrow would be January 4th, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, tomorrow's January 4th. So even if I get approved on January 4th, it probably won't be till maybe at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Earliest I'd say right now would be like the end of January is when I would plan. I'd probably plan to do it like on a Sunday night or a Monday night, one of the slower days. Better chance of getting more people in. Obviously, the more people you have at your auction, the better chance you have at unloading all the stuff you're auctioning off and getting, better prices for it. So let's dive in. I'm going to show you some Funko Pops that I pulled out that I'm going to plan on. I've also got some sports cards and some other stuff here. So I'm going to go through all the ones I've got, but I'll show you some of the highlights. And just a disclaimer, there's a guy that I used to work with that has bought Funko Pops off of me before. He actually saw a couple of anime ones I had in a video not too long ago, was asking me about him. I told him I'd let him know when I decided I was going to get around to sell. Okay, well, I'm letting him know. Instead of just selling them outright, because one of them's got some good value to it. And I need some of the higher end stuff for auction. That's what really brings people into whatnot auctions, is when you have, something more high dollar. So, if he's watching, if he watches this video, I know he's a subscriber to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. If you're not on Whatnot, get on Whatnot, follow me on there, and then, you can bid. And the thing is, with a Whatnot auction, there's a chance you might end up having to pay more than what you were wanting to on the off chance, but there's also a chance you might get it for less than what you were expecting. So, just saying that because the two pops he was talking about, like I said, one of them's got quite a bit of value, so I'm going to have to save it, hopefully for a Whatnot auction. But let's go. All right, some of these are just going to be commons, but I thought it's still a good way. Whatnot auction is still a good way to maybe get rid of some commons. Even if I only get their base value, somebody else gets it, and at least I make something out of it, right? Rather than it just sitting on Mercari forever. All right, so let's pull out. All right, the first one we have is Pork Chop from Disney. I have a 2-pack here of Gamora versus Strider from the Marvel versus Capcom Infinite Gamerverse. South Park fans, I have a Kenny. Here's one that might have a little bit more value to it. This is from the Funko Target Con 2021. Automan from The Simpsons. Here we have Aziraphale, or I think I watched one episode of this show, but I don't know how to pronounce his name, so there's the name. Y'all can pronounce it for yourselves. From Good Omens. It's a cool looking pop, though. I do like the pop, but I said I only watched one episode of that show, so. We have the Alien from They Live. I've actually gotten this one, and then I actually got that one again in another mystery box along with a chase. So I don't need two of them, obviously. We have the Kerblam Man from Doctor Who. We have Usopp from One Piece. And depending on when, like I said, when I get approved, I'm going to try here maybe later this week or early next week to try to get on to $7 a pop and order like a big thing. I think they normally have where you can get like 100 of their pop shield, their soft protectors for like $70 or something like that. So I plan on getting that way. When I do my whatnot auction, all my pops, even the common ones, I can put in a saw protector. You know, shout out to Franchise Kicks. That's where I really heard about $7 a pop and their protectors, and I know he does that with his whatnot auctions. So thanks to Franchise Kicks for giving me the idea. This is the one that actually has a bit of value. When I scanned this one, it was coming in about $80. So it's Ken Kaneki, Tokyo Ghoul, glow in the dark. It's the special edition overseas sticker on it. We have the common Hunter Ron from Parks and Rec. We have Ludo Avarius from Disney Star versus the Forces of Evil. I have never in my life heard of that. I got this in a mystery box a long time ago, and I thought it looked cool, so I held on to it. But I don't know what the hell it is, so. We have Nami from One Piece. Alright. Well, we got three more. I mean, these aren't all the pops, but these are all the ones in this box. We've got the gold Toy Tokyo exclusive Notorious B.I.G. I think it's actually gone down in value a little bit. I think it's like under $30 now. And we have the Mr. Potato Head. Alright. And then I've also got some signed pops here. This one I'm not real sure about. I mean, I know it's authentic. Because I actually got it from one of the big, like Toy USA, or when they were doing like a signed pop mystery box. But it doesn't actually have an authentication on it, so I might actually hold on to this one for a while and actually get it authenticated first. But I'll show you it anyhow. It's I can't remember who it's signed by. I would say it's whoever does the voice for this character, but it's the character of Naruto Hokage. I don't watch a lot of anime, so I'm sure if I did, I'd probably really enjoy them. But I mean, Vampire Hunter D, I watched that. I really like that. And then this one I just got recently. This one is from $7 a pop. Signature series. You might have seen the video I did of the big stocking stuffer box I got from them. This came in that. You know, I used to watch wrestling all the time. I don't really watch it a whole lot anymore. So, I mean, I've got a few wrestling pops up here. I don't know if you can see them or not. Got Razor Ramon and Finn Balor and the Lex Luger Sting 2-pack. But I don't really collect them, so I'm not really going to hold on to this one. But it is Diesel. And this one, like I said, it is $7 a pop. It is JSA certified. And then here, I want to say I got this in a, I think I got this in another signed, like mystery box from like Toy USA or, you know, one of the companies, you know, that do those a lot. So, I mean, even though it's not actually certified by like JSA or anything, there's no doubt in my mind that this is authentic. But this is signed by David. Is it Hassan or something like that? But he played Cochise in the Warriors. So, and that might be one of those things that I might, you know, if I go to do a whatnot auction, I plan on doing these during the auction. Whatnot might flag me on these because they're not certified, which is fine. Like I said, and then I'll just take them out and I'll do them at a later date after I get them certified. But at least y'all know that those will eventually be somewhere. Alright, so let me load up some of these real quick so they don't fall over. And like I said, that's just some of them. I've got, like I said, I got a big stack of pops back here that I'm going to eventually go through. I've got another little box right here. I can show you this one. We have this Robin. That'll be listed in there. I think I actually got two of these Hunter Rons. I think that's what this is too. Yeah, I got two of the Hunter Rons one. So, all right. Now, let me show you some of the other stuff. This I'll have to look back up. I want to say it's David somebody. But this is a what they call a field style jersey. Basically made in the same way that the players' actual jerseys are, but they're made, so they can be autographed. That's the whole purpose of them. But I got this from Pristine Auction, one of their auctions. There you can see the Pristine Auction label on it. I want to say it's David somebody. I'll have to run the. It's got the JSA sticker right here. I'll have to run that and get the name when I go to auction it off. But it's from the Trail Runners, I believe, is the team's name. It's David, or I know it starts with a D, but his last name's Morgan, and he's the second. So anybody knows, might save me the hassle of looking it up. I'll probably look it up anyhow to confirm, but yeah. I bought that. I got a number of signed jerseys from Pristine Auctions, and they're all JSA certified and stuff. Actually, right outside in the hallway, I've got Oakland Athletics jersey signed by Jose Canseco, and then I've got a Dallas Cowboys jersey signed by, I want to say Bill Bates. I think is his last name. Might be wrong. I know it's Bill something. Alright. Now, I do have a couple more pops in here. This is one that I actually got, and then I did send in and got JSA certified. So there's the JSA sticker, and there's the card on the back. But this is Katsuki from My Hero Academia. I don't remember the actor's name that signed it, but there it is. It's got the little inscription on it, so that'll be one. This one is Beckett certified. This I got actually a BAM box, but this is a Tiny Tiger from Crash Bandicoot, signed by, again, I don't remember who did the voice for him. I'll look all this stuff up, when I eventually get around to it. That way I'm a little more knowledgeable at the moment. And then same with this. I got this in a BAM box. Again, it is Beckett certified. This is from Apex Legends. This is the character Lifeline. Now I want to say it's like signed by Mila Lee. Wow. So there's that. All right, and then I'm just going to go through a couple of, maybe just a few of these cards that I got. And I got a bunch of sports cards, so we'll just look at, this is just a fraction of them. But here we've got Michael Red. This is an Authentic Fabrics card. hard to see the fabric in there, but there's a little swatch right there in the middle. Right, that's just a swatch card. This one is Winning Materials. Again, swatches. Actually has two different colors in it. And it is for Dante Stallworth. There's that. Kind of throws me off a little bit because I mean it looks like, unless he, maybe this is maybe this is like when they're playing. I don't know. I'll have to do a little research on this, I guess, but yeah, because it looks like he's Philadelphia Eagles, and then on the back though it's got right there, it's got like a Patriots emblem. So I'll have to look and see what that is, but it's an upper deck card. It's not numbered, but it does have the two pieces of fabric in it. Here's a hockey card. Quad jersey. So 4 different colors from the jersey. And this is Steve Shoot from, looks like Chicago. Not sure what their hockey moniker is. Alright, here we have Carlos Henderson from the Denver Broncos. This is a Panini. This is, I'm not sure what the actual technical term for this, but it's, I mean, it's a wicked looking card. Kind of like a refractor, but that almost like splash. I don't know, if somebody comment can below if you know exactly what it is, but it is a rookie card. You can see the little RC emblem there. Here's another, I'm pretty sure they call them refractors. I mean, there's different types, I think. This is Joe Mixon from the Cincinnati Bengals. The pink. Next we have, this is actually a numbered card. Number 169 out of 249. It is, man, when they're like chromium on the front, it's hard to read the names. We got Darrington Evans from the Tennessee Titans. So numbered card there. Here's another one of those pink refractors. This is Noah Fant from, looks like Denver again. Here we have Extreme rookie card. This is numbered, it's like number 2 out of 48 or 49, no, 49. Yeah, 02 out of 49. And it is Jake Fromm. So he's quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. And then last two, like I said, I got a whole bunch of cards in here. I got some autograph. Maybe I'll pull out one autograph here in a minute. But here we have 2 similar cards. One's basketball and one's baseball. But they're both like the green, like prismatic. This one is from the Portland Trailblazers. It's C.J. McCollum. It doesn't look to be numbered, but it's amazing how far like sports cards have come now, right? I mean, I remember like the old Tops cards. I still like those old Topps cards. I still got quite a few of them. And then baseball, we've got, this looks like it must be minor league, maybe, in Michigan. We got Jordan Logo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's like NWOGU or something like that. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, so those will be listed. I'll pull out one autograph. Let's just pull out this one here. Here we have a numbered. This is numbered 699 out of 760. So I mean, pretty high number. But it's an extra edition Ross Stripling. Pretty good autograph on it. It looks like that's actually like autographed on the card. You know, there's a lot of times where they have autograph cards where it's autographed like on a thin veneer or like a clear, almost like some people call it just basically a piece of tape. But it's like a thin veneer they put on it that they sign on, and then they adhere that to the card. But this actually looks like it's actually signed in that space on the card, which I think some people actually prefer that. And then last thing I want to show you is an autographed photo. This is 11 by 14. I actually already have this guy's autograph on a different franchise. But actually one of my favorite movies that he was in. One of my favorite movies, period. But especially my favorite that he was in. It is, I think it's JSA. See, there's the JSA card. Here's the sticker, and I believe this is from the Saul franchise, but that is Sean Patrick Flannery. I actually have his autograph along with Norman Reedus on an 8x10 from Boondock Saints. So there's no reason for me to have two of his autographs, so that'd be another thing that I would be auctioning off at when I can get around doing a whatnot auction. So that's it. Maybe I'll kind of keep the cards already showed separate. Put them in this box here. And then maybe a future video I'll show off some more Funko Pops, some more of the cards that obviously not everything I show might be in a whatnot auction. I mean, I'm not going to be doing it for 5 or 6 hours. I'm thinking maybe 2 hours or so, and get through. Plan to do. I'm sure whatnot. They have a way to, so you can kind of gauge. How long your auctions are going to be. How many minutes each auction is, and then you can gauge. Okay, well, if I want to do it for 2 hours, I can do this many items. We'll go from there. But first thing is actually getting approved, getting the kind of the call, if you will, or the email from whatnot saying I've been approved, and then I can set it up and go from there. Like I said, maybe I'll do another video showing off some other stuff that I'll do in a whatnot auction. Maybe not all in the first auction, but I think once you're approved for a whatnot auction, then you're approved. You can just keep doing them. So drop me a comment below if you'd be interested in, well, one, following me on whatnot and me possibly doing an auction, and two, if you'd like to see another video showing off some other sports cards, maybe some sports memorabilia, obviously some more Funko Pops that I plan on getting rid of. So, as always, I know this video is a little bit longer, about a half hour. I hope you enjoyed the time you were here. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I do all kinds of unboxing videos and ramble off topic and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, hit that subscription button and the notification bell. And as always, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, look out for yourself and those around you. And until the next time, just your average schmo. I'll see you later.